Hello, folks. What is up? What is up? So, today we're going to be continuing our Dai Viet game. So, in our last stream, we managed to conquer Champa. We are in a little bit of debt here, not like an extreme amount, and we do luckily have a positive income, so we're not in that terrible a position. And we are just waiting for one last province here, down here, Farang, or Panduranga, to core up. So, yeah, folks, yeah. We're in a pretty decent position. So as far as our missions, we can take the Rural Muang Pham right now. We've completed that. We've got them as a Muang Pham as a vassal, which is nice. Which that does get us a casus belli on Lanshang. The Lao Kingdom has long been a thorn in our side. It's time we remove that thorn. Yeah, so we take this Muang Phua mission, we get the subjugation casus belli on Lanshang, we complete the subjugate Lanshang mission. Well, problem with that is that they're allied with Ayutthaya. Now, Lanshang is enough of a cookie to crack. They have 13,000 troops, but that is, manageable in and of itself. And even that's even with when you consider they have a fort at Vientiane, which is like a savanna area, so it's not too bad. They'd be better served, honestly, having a fort at their capital where it's hills, but they as it is, they're going to have their capital fort, right? And then another fort down here, so it's not super easy to siege down, at least by early game standards. It's not super easy, but yeah, they are. They're allied with Lanshang, and that is a bit. I'm sorry, they're allied with Ayutthaya, which is a bit of a problem. Ayutthaya has 21,000 manpower and a standing army of 22,000, which is more than we can deal with at the moment. They are indeed more powerful than we are. So that's a problem. And even if we bring in Malacca with their 10,000, that's not going to be good enough. So we're going to hold off on taking that mission for now, and instead we are going to be probably going for Kamai once we get the Champa mission, because the Conquered Champa mission, once we complete that and we get this cored up, which I believe will trigger it, because this area, like the Tay Nguyen, which is like the Central Highlands, Vietnam, that's a separate area. So I believe once this is cored up, we'll get the mission, which will give us a permanent claim on the Mekong area, which is right here. So it's sort of this area, South Vietnam, like the Mekong River Delta, Saigon, or Prey Nacor, as it's called, as well as Phnom Penh, which is great because that'll give us a nice, like 2 centers. So it'll give us a Mekong estuary as well as a level 1 center of trade. So that's really good. It'll give us a lot more of the Siam trade. We definitely want that. Having said that, Khmer has a standing army of 17,000, which is a bit more than we have. But the thing with them is that they have no forts, or do they have a fort here? No. They only have the Angkor Wat monument, which gives them technology cost decrease. We definitely want to get that sooner rather than later. So Khmer has a decent-sized standing army, but they have no forts. So basically, once we win one battle with them, we can stack wipe their forces, and they're done. So, and they are only allied with Arakan, which Arakan is not too big, not too powerful. 6,000, right? But if we get Pegu on our side, they can just go for Arakan, take them out, and we won't have to worry about them. So let's get this going here. So we don't have the casus belli yet because we haven't cored up this last province, but we can bring Pegu and Mongyang into this, which would be definitely enough to deal with the Arakan And I would like to bring in Malacca as well, and I'm currying favors with them so that they'll join our war. And they can bring 10,000 up, and that with alongside my army will be enough to deal with Kamai. It's possible we might need or want to hire some mercenaries, which would put us in some more debt, no doubt. But it might be worth doing in order to make sure that we win that war, and we could definitely take some money from them that it could be enough to pay off that. So it depends if we feel we can win this with the Moluccans coming up here. I mean, assuming they do make their way up. Or perhaps just with, once Arakan's defeated, the soldiers from Pegu and Mongyang. Plus, of course, from Mongfam, which is actually only one, so never mind, that's basically not even a factor. But yeah, we could also maybe hopefully prompt them into going at our fort here at Vijaya, which is Savannah. At some point, honestly, I would rather have a fort in the hill area or the jungle here. Oh, what is this? Profiteering in Panduranga, which is Farang. Citizens of Panduranga have grown tired of the local influence of greedy Jambi merchants. They claim so that would be Jambi. Where's Jambi? Jambi. Durai. Jambi? Jamba? Well, all right. It doesn't really matter. But so foreign merchants are using unfair advantages to outcompete local businesses that demand we step in to limit the influence of foreign traders in the area and reaffirm the privileges of our own merchants and artisans. If we do not act, they might take matters in their own hands. Jambi. Where even is... Oh, okay. It's these guys here. These little guys. Cool looking sprite, by the way. Yeah, so competition is good for everyone. Local unrest, local goods produced. So we'd have more goods produced, which how much are we producing? 0.12. But let's protect our trade, local trade power modifier. That's unrest. Yeah, we'll do that just for the sake of basically helping them not have too much unrest here. Well, they already have plenty, but I'm hoping that the separatism will die down before the next uprising can happen. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, recent uprising minus 100. So yeah, if that modifier goes away, we'll have another uprising down in the Champa region. But I'm hoping the separatism will go away quick because they didn't occupy any provinces, so they won't gain more time for separatism. So that's good. We could seize land. Their equilibrium is 37. Their equilibrium is 34, so it's not going to get any better than this. We may as well seize the land. Hopefully we don't get any uprisings. We did get some uprisings. On a mothballed fort, no less. Do we have time for them to get any extra? Yeah, so we're just going to go in on these guys right away because I think we can take these guys out. I think we can take these guys out pretty easy. No problem. Yeah, they're done. They're done. Cool. And we're going to take, I guess, yeah, we'll take 1 month of this reinforcement just because, or of this like high maintenance, just because we want to reinforce our guys. Then immediately after this month, right now, we are turning the maintenance back down. So now, yeah. So now it doesn't need too much reinforcement. Cool, so yeah, I mean, we got the, states pissed off, national rest, more development costs, less trade efficiency, getting some negative modifiers, no doubt. We're getting from all our estates, but we have to get that. We have to get our crown land up, and now already we have no effect from the crown land, so we don't have like our low crown land modifier anymore. That's good. That's a good thing. So cool. You have uncontested claims that'll expire. Who are they allied to? Coho. I suppose we could go in on these guys, but yeah, I guess we could. I don't know though. At the moment, I don't really see that as a priority. I mean, what are they producing? Tea? If anything, I'd like to go at Rade because they're producing copper. But I don't know. I think we're good. I think we're good off that. I think the main thing we have to do is just make sure we keep our money situation stable. Oh, hold on. We own the whole Champa area now. That got caught up. So what gives? Why are we not getting this? Oh. What? Oh, dude. Hold on a second. Make promising inroads into Chomp territory, but invasions far complete. We must crush the Chomp utterly and integrate the lands of Champa into Dai Viet. All provinces in the Champa area are owned by Dai Viet, and one of the faults must be true. The culture is Vietnamese, Sino-Vietnamese. Dude, so, we actually need to convert the culture of all these areas? Oh. We need to have all this area culture Vietnamese. Oh, dude, I didn't even know that. I didn't realize that. Oh, that sucks. In that case, yeah, man. I mean, pretty much the only sensible thing to do right now, like the only real path of expansion we have is here, Jirai and Coho. So I guess we will go in on these guys. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that then. Dang, I didn't even realize that. I totally didn't even realize that. That's kind of a shame. That's kind of a shame. That's a problem. That's a problem because we're pretty far off from being able to do that. Oh, hold on. So wait. They're a tributary of Kamai, so Kamai will defend them? Okay. Okay. In that case, we got to go straight for Coho. Yeah, we got to go straight for Coho. So I'm actually going to withdraw my guy who is currying favors with Pegu. And we're going to start fabricating a claim on Coho. Because they are not, as of yet, a tributary of Kamai. And they are allied with Jirai. So they'll bring them in. So I got to declare directly on Coho and Tay Nguyen here. And then I'll be able to take Jirai. Not a big issue. That's okay. That's okay. In the meantime, we still have a mission to get up to 40% in Canton, and that's just not, it's just not realistic. I should have taken another mission, another agenda. We still have over 10 years to do that, so I suppose it's possible, but I don't really see how. I mean, maybe, let me see. What happens, for example, if we send our protect trade, our light ships over here to patrol? Maybe that'll give us some more trade power. We can see what the effects of that will be. Another option, of course, is to spend some points and dev up our centers of trade here. High Fung, for, that might be worth doing. Okay, that brings us up to 29. Okay, well, all right. Okay, so we know that. Yeah, okay. So we know at any given moment we can do that. So, okay, marketplace. Malacca. Royal marriage, don't mind if I do. You can do that. Yeah, so obviously building a marketplace over here is definitely going to make a huge difference. Don't really have the money for that, but in theory we could. And we have some more time on that estate agenda, so when I do have the money for that, I guess that's something I'll do. Yeah, let's see what, okay, I'm gonna up the speed here a little bit because this is a little bit of a boring part of the campaign. There's not a whole lot we can really do at the moment. We've got all advisors, we're getting a decent amount of power here, and man, I mean, so we're still waiting this regency. I mean, we're still real early in the game. We're still on the first, like the starting ruler, the queen consort regent, Nguyen Thi-an Nguyen Quang. So our heir Bang Ko Lei is just awful, just horrendous. We can't disinherit him. We're in a regency. So I would like to honestly abdicate this guy as soon as we have an heir, because I mean this is awful. This is, I mean, just horrendous. What is this? You can select the naval doctrine, fleet and being, galley combat ability, ship trade power. Oh, that'll cost us 84 ducats to select a naval doctrine. We're gonna go ahead and not do that. Yeah, no. I would like to actually repay this loan. We get some more when we get enough money, but then again, if we just end up going to war pretty quick after this, it could cause us to dip down below 0 and get out another loan. So I'm actually going to wait until we fight this war with Koho and Jirai in order to repay this loan. Also, I would like, of course, to get a marketplace at Haiphong or in the capital, Dongqing. And I believe it would make more sense to get one in Haiphong because the Red River Estuary gives us plus 10 trade power, while the level 1 center of trade gives us 5. No. No, that's not what we like to see. Now Koho, we were late. Koho is now also a tributary of Kamai. So unfortunately, we are not actually going to be able to declare war on Koho without involving Kamai, which sucks. Which sucks. Totally sucks. And what's Kamai's standing army like? Yeah, still 17. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. And I mean, they are behind in military technology for me, so that does give me a certain advantage. I mean, maybe we could just go in anyway, right? On Jirai right now. And we can pull in, can we pull in Malacca? Do we have the favors from Malacca? What is this? Innovativeness is decreasing? Well, that's not fun. Oh, because we're behind in admin tech. Yeah, because it just took so many ducats to core up these trom areas. Because I mean, they're pretty decently high development provinces actually, especially for this point in the game. Yeah, they're pretty good sized development provinces, pretty valuable. Well, okay. I mean, what am I gonna do about that, right? I just got to get this. I got to get admin tech 4 as soon as possible. So we're working on it, but I also do want to expand, which of course requires admin tech, which of course requires admin power. So I can't bring in distant war. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Can't bring Malacca into this. I can bring Pegu. And what Pegu has a standing army of 8. Kamai at 17. Me at 15. But I'm ahead in an admin tech. Yeah, you know what? I think I think we could do this. I think we can definitely do this. And we can loot Kamai for a whole bunch of money. I have a good general too. That's a good general. Like I don't really see Kamai with any general. Yes, I think what the heck? Yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. Let's do this. Oh, and perfect timing too. We can take the claim on Koho. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. We got this. We'll bring in Pegu. And yeah, Malacca unfortunately doesn't want to. It's a distant war, but that's, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, we still have our. I thought we lost this general for a second here. So we immediately lost that royal marriage with Pegu. So he basically lost 2 legitimacy for nothing. It's kind of stupid. Okay, let's see if we can isolate these small groups here. Unfortunately, they seem to all be kind of grouping up. We'll allow them to occupy down there while we are getting our maintenance together. And again, let me confirm. I believe all these guys are at Miltech 3 while I'm at 4. But I'm pretty hesitant to engage. Yeah, well, I gotta engage right here, right? Can we beat this army down real quick before then reinforcements arrive? And we can. We can, and we stack wipe them. That is exactly what we want to see. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Oh, and also one thing I realized I forgot is that, yeah, this I'm not going to engage because that is on unfavorable. Unfavorable terrain. They overextended. They started sieging down this area. I'm not going to take the attacker penalty. We're going to have to play it safe. But that stack wipe right there was huge. And I did call in Pegu, right? Yeah. Though it doesn't really look like they're doing anything. Oh, come on, guys. What are you doing? Guys, come on. All right, whatever. Save your butts here. Oh, well, too late. Sorry. Yeah, now I'm getting the... Oh, okay. Okay. All right. That was easy. Oh. And the Khmer up here sieging down Wong Fong, which I believe is hill terrain at a fort. Yeah. These guys are done. These guys are so done. Man, it's amazing how fast you lose these ducats when you're at war. It's just ridiculous. I was just at 90 or almost, oh, they left. Jesus. Oh, let me make sure I mothball this fort here. Oh, they're on their way to, okay, they're fighting Pegu. Yeah, that's honestly fine. Like, I have no problem with Pegu, engaging with these guys, even if they lose a battle or just wearing down Khmer manpower. That's all right by me. Oh, and let's see if I can catch him at Battambang. No, I couldn't catch him there. That's okay. I might just start sieging Phnom Penh. It looks like they're gonna head over to Pegu, start sieging them down, but that's fine by me. It's totally fine by me, to be honest. And yeah, Mong Fuam, by all means, start sieging these provinces down. Well, well, if you're gonna take attrition and go under 1,000 guys and not be able to even take the province, it's kind of sucks. But all right, whatever. Yeah, Pegu, mop up some of these guys for me. Is there like a way I can kind of tell them what to aim for? Like, you know? Oh, dude. I didn't realize. I thought this fort blocked them from being able to No. I thought this fort blocked them from being able to get to Tanoa. But it doesn't. Now they've occupied it. Oh, dude. That stinks. As you guys can see, I'm not exactly a pro at this game. But once I take their capital, once I siege down their capital, and I'll just start carpet sieging Cambodia, I'll just piece them out, and they'll give me back that fort. Because they didn't put it occupied as Jirai, so or occupied by Jirai. They put it occupied by Kamai. So if I piece them out of this, they're just basically going to deoccupy that area, and they're just going to be handed right back to me. So no problem there. Oh, and it's great to see Pegu is sieging down Jirai for me. That's actually perfect. It's the war goal anyway, so if they can actually just hang out there, that would probably be ideal. I'm tempted to turn down my maintenance, but I'm afraid that these guys are going to come down and take me out. Like, so after I piece out Kamai, then I'll turn down my maintenance and cut this deficit that I have going. It will kind of stink if they end up taking or occupying Wangfuan. I'll lose some war score from that, but again, I don't think that's going to matter once I carpet siege, or once I have basically all of Cambodia carpet siege. So build a great palace. 29 ducats for 10 prestige and 20 legitimacy. I mean, the prestige and legitimacy would be nice and fun to have. Let me see. How many ducats can I get from Kamai in a peace deal? Because if I can get like a lot, then that'd be cool. Then I'll do it. 290. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. And in that time, I'm going to carpet siege all of Kamai. And we're going to piece them out, get those ducats, and then build the palace. Because we'll have the money for it. So we're just splitting our guys into a bunch of little groups. And we're going to have each little group go to a different province. So we siege everything down. Nice and quick. You guys go to Pregnacor. Sick. Sick. You go over to Pregnacor. I don't like that Ming put me as a vassal that worries me, or sorry, put me as a rival that worries me quite a bit, to be honest with you. But I think that in a pinch, we can defend ourselves from Ming China using mercenaries. It's not ideal, but I think that's doable. Okay. Yeah. So, yep, cool. What treaties will all treaties with? Well, who are they allied to again? Just Arakan, right? Or they're allied with Lan Na now. No longer allied with Arakan. They were allied with Arakan, weren't they? I believe they were, but now instead they're allied with Lan Na. Okay, whatever. Is there anything else of value I can really get from them? Oh, cool. You can pillage their capital, get an extra development. Get extra development in ours, get one of each type. Sick. Okay. Wait a minute. Could I get them as a tributary? No, I can't do that. Besides, we want the money. Annul treaties and rivalry. Can we cancel? Oh, we can cancel subjects. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that because I'd actually like to attack this rod in the middle and take them over and then pillage their treasury once again. So this looks brilliant. All right, that looks perfect. Pillage their capital. Got more development here, 23 in Dongkin. We're going to build that palace. We're going to pay our debt. And then we're going to sit on the rest of the money. Oh, and also while we're at it, I'm going to turn down our army maintenance. Oh, also, actually, we will be buying another level 1. Yeah, another level 1 advisor. And we're going to be sending our guys to siege down Tainwen. Cool. And we'll get our technology, our admin tech 4, which unfortunately will not leave us with a whole lot of admin power. And how much, well, luckily it's not too much admin power to integrate Jirai, because it's only a 6 development province. And then in the case of Koho, it's gonna be 34. That's not too much. That's really not much at all. That's totally fine. So we're gonna take these guys off here so we have less guys taking attrition. We don't like attrition, it's not fun. So whoa, we got Vietnamese noble rebels. So will they go away if we get rid of this war exhaustion? Unfortunately, no. But if we manage to boost stability and get rid of this war exhaustion, they will be going away, I believe, right? Right? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, how many? Yeah. It's 12 guys. That's not super fun having this noble revolt, to be honest. That's not super fun. It's not worth raising the autonomy here, though, I'll tell you that much. Unfortunately, they could rise up in Danhua. So we kind of have to, at this point, keep that fort activated. Or alternatively, actually, we could just keep our guys stationed there. Government reform, which is nice. So, all right. If I remember right, we have to take the examination system for tier 3, but for this one, we're pretty much free to do whatever. Castle rights. Yeah, the fort maintenance is reduction's cool. But generally speaking, curtail noble privileges for extra tax modifier or strengthen noble privileges is generally better in my opinion. Stability cost modifier and yearly legitimacy is cool with the compromise of the nobility. But then again, we have 100 legitimacy right now, so it's not really. Yeah, noble officer corps is cool for the army tradition, but we don't want that nobility influenced. Well, I don't know exactly how much difference nobility influence makes, but if I remember correctly, in our case, we have a lot of nobility influence. A lot. The nobility is very powerful in Vietnam at this point. So I think that, I mean, how much are we getting from taxation? It's not like that huge, and in the late game, taxation becomes less and less a significant part of your income nationally, hair is kind of messed up. So I like the extra manpower modifier. I mean, that's going to be 10% extra manpower for basically the entire game. Just right, like right now, already see the difference. Oh, so we already have the nobles revolting. Okay, so I don't really want to leave the siege, but I think we kind of have to because we got to deal with these guys. I mean, nobility, like nobility, noble rebels are absolutely killer. They're just totally killer. You know, and right then we got Bankole, the absolute worst, just the worst ruler. A 1-1-2. He's well advised. Yeah, I would hope he would be. 1-1-2. He's just terrible. Just awful. Well, at least Muang Pham is now taking up the mantle of sieging this down. So you guys don't move from Hue. We don't want any more autonomy in any of the rest of these places. Oh. As I say that, they begin to move. They begin to move. So I'm going to engage as soon as this month is done and we got some more. Morale. That should be fine. We should still be able to beat these guys, even though we're not quite at full morale. The bonus is that we can mothball this fort, save the money there. So that's good to see. Now we can turn this army maintenance back down. And these guys are stack wiping the last of the enemy. And that should be that. So Pegu, if you could please go and assist Muang Pham at sieging down Tay Nguyen here, that would be much appreciated. We can get this going a little bit, quicker here. And hello to everyone who's watching. Hello. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys, if you like this kind of content. If you like EU4, if you like seeing it, if you like seeing me play EU4, if it doesn't bore you, give me a subscribe. Hello. I don't want to say your name. I don't want to call you that. I was about to say hello, plain idiot, but then again, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say that to you, But it's nice to see you, dude. How you doing tonight? It's okay. That's good. Okay is better than bad. So, I mean, this war is basically over just as soon as we siege down this. Or finish as soon as our vassal finishes sieging down this. So basically, we can look for what our next priority is going to be. And do I have a claim on Rade? That is the question. I do not. So I'm definitely going to build a spy network on them. And once they're in, then we can attack Khmer once more. And they're not going to be able to recover from this war anytime soon. Not anytime soon. 3,000 in manpower, 7,000 standing army. Yeah, they're severely weakened. My concern is, though, that they're inevitably probably going to get attacked by Thaya and Lanxiang. It's not exactly what we want, but it's neither here nor there. We could consider, could potentially consider, guaranteeing their independence so no one else would attack them, but I don't think it would really make any sense to guarantee independence for one of our rivals. I don't even know if you could even do that. You know? I don't even know if that's something we can do. Oh, they're not our rival. They're actually not our rival. I didn't even realize that. Oh, we never named another rival. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I kind of I stopped paying tribute to Ming because they were demanding a lot, and also they were dealing with a lot of rebels, but they kind of seemed to have past that. I was kind of thinking that they were going to collapse. And do we have their legitimacy here? Does it list their legitimacy? I don't believe it does. Is there a way, guys, chat, is there a way to see another country's legitimacy? Oh, this war is over, actually. Jingju Zhen, mandate. Yeah, their mandate's pretty low, actually. That gives them some national unrest. Lower manpower, jeez. Lower goods produced, more liberty desire, more damage received. Dude, okay, yeah, no. They're actually not even honestly in a position to attack me as it is, because they have a standing army of 41,000, which is more than mine. But I could take out some mercenaries and get rid of that, especially if we're on the defense. Like, if they siege down my capital, what with this river advantage, and though it's farmlands, we're not going to get a huge terrain advantage, but with advantage from the fort and the river, with some mercenaries, we can take that out. We can turn that around, no problem. By the way, I was thinking that Tay Nguyen was fully sieged down because we're at 100 war score, but that's not the case. Yeah, they've conditionally surrendered, but I want to take both these provinces here. Sorry. And I know that's increasing our war exhaustion, but we're only getting Changsheng separatists which is like the Zhuang nation, and here in Kaobang. I can honestly even change the culture here. How much would that be? 42? Yeah, I think that's worth it. Yeah. May as well, right? And at some point, I'd definitely like to convert these provinces, but I don't really have the missionary strength for this to make sense. Because, if it's going to take, this much time, right? What the heck is the point of spending all that money? Harmonize with religion. Oh. I can harmonize with Hindu? While harmonizing, harmony will decrease by 3 per year. It should be finished. Sick. Let's harmonize. We're doing it. Cool. We won't have to convert these provinces. We'll just harmonize them, and it'll be as if they're our state religion, and we will be able to convert their culture. And I keep forgetting actually that we switched to Confucian because I'm seeing Mahayana on the map, but no, it's that we harmonized that religion. So that's treated as if, it's ours. So it's going to take, it's going to cost some harmony. We might even end up at low harmony, which gives us lower legitimacy. And the kicker is it'll give us more corruption, which is not exactly super fun. By the way, can we make any more money by getting rid of reducing our root out corruption budget? No, we can't. We can't. We're actually not paying anything for that right now. Malacca, yep. We'll do that. Hey guys, come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Siege is down. We want to end this war. Meanwhile, oh, we're almost ready to attack Rade. And when we do that, oh, let me mothball this. When we do that, we can go in on Cambodia again, basically free. But I'm going to want to put them as a rival first, though. Come on, win the siege. Come on, win the siege. Oh, and speaking of which, we want to definitely have... Oh, we have a guy still building the spy network in Coho, Jesus. Come on, guys, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Come on, take the province, take the stinking province, come on, what are we doing here? Come on, guys. Really? Come on, guys, hurry up. Come on. Oh, war exhaustion's high. And what does that do other than give us some more unrest? Core creation cost. Yeah, we don't really like that. Yeah, we're getting more war exhaustion, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Take the province. There we go. Let's take what money we can. 15. Oh, you know what? I think if we take them separate, we can get more money. You can get 15 from you. Boom. Which is that to core up? 37. Convert provinces to Confucian. I'll probably at some point want to do that, actually. Unless I want to harmonize animist. Should we spend the... You know what? We're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. I'm not going to spend our precious Diplo power. Then from you, give me 15. And give me that province. Sick. Sick. And now we can convert this. Or sorry, we can claim this. And we also want to prepare for this war. We're gonna bring our army maintenance up, which is just as painful, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, what? They're allied with Lanshang? Wait, hold on. No. No. Dude. What? Oh. That's not what I expected or wanted. Well, I mean, we could still do that, right? We could still do that. Why not? We can take Lanshang out. We can do some damage to Lanshang, right? Their 13,000 soldiers can come over the border. They can, hang out over here, and we can, get a quick win on their troops. We can do that. That's within our ability. Yeah, all right. Let's do it. We can still do that. Why not? Right? Oh, and if we co-belligerated them, that would bring in Ming. No, thank you. Yeah, I was hoping just to be able to pop off on Kamai a second time, but you know, they got dropped as a or they lost their tributary in Rade, so okay. Probably Rod saw the Rade or Kamai saw the writing on the wall. So we've stack wiped their army, and then we're gonna start moving south. They somehow have 14,000 in reserve. That's crazy, actually. Oh, I think it's because like the stateless society gives you a whole bunch of extra manpower. Oh. No, the martial society reform gives them 20+% national manpower, which is kind of crazy. Widespread condemnation will hurt our relations with all other Eastern countries, just everyone. Everyone, basically. All other Buddhist countries and Confucian countries, which we don't really need, to be honest, because already a lot of people don't like us. But you know what? Forget about it. Forget about them. You know? Come on. They don't tell us what to do. Let's take these guys out. We can definitely win this battle. We can absolutely win this battle. Oh, and I did, of course, forget again to put Kamai as a rival, but that's fine. We're not fighting against them. Fighting against Lanshang. Spirit Decor. I like it. Plus 3% army professionalism. That's beautiful. Ooh. So do we take the reinforced speed or national manpower modifier? I think we go for the national manpower modifier. So these guys are retreating down here. I think I'll pursue because I believe they will probably attack my guys down here. They go back up north again, I'll fight them again. And meanwhile, we can see what we can get in a war with them. Oh, we could pillage their capital too. We could definitely do that. Pillage their capital. I like. That's fun. That's fun. We can do that. Ooh, we're losing a ton of money. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna turn down this fort maintenance and all this stuff here. Oh, geez. Yeah, ability estate. Nah, forget that. Okay, they're back. They're back up north. Okay, so these guys are not going to be a big threat after this. They just decided to go right back up north as soon as they retreated, so we're just going to go take these guys out. Their other 2 or 2.7 thousand guys they looked like they were heading for Thanhua, but apparently not. So I don't know where they're going right now, but we're going to try and see if we can catch them. Or just honestly just go straight for Luang Prabang. Luang Prabang. I only know how to how to pronounce that because of King of the Hill. Cool. We already got our military tech. We're pretty well ahead on military tech. We're going to definitely get these guys right here if we can. Okay, yeah. Caught you slipping. Caught you slipping. So, cool. See if we can stack wipe these guys. Meanwhile, though, we're... Oh, okay, our deficit is not too intense right now. Not too intense. I'm going to move to occupy their capital. So those four could maybe threaten these guys, these Mongform characters, but I don't know. Potentially not. Probably not. They could, in theory. But hopefully we can just have these guys. I was about to say, hopefully we can just have these guys occupy this beforehand, but no, apparently not. Apparently these guys are going off in their own direction here. Great. Gotta make sure this fort's not mothballed right now. So these, this one stack can just come in and occupy the fort. Super annoying. We split our soldiers up here and they're occupying, gonna try to occupy the fort as well as the capital here, and they're making swift progress, man. They're making real quick progress. And luckily we unmothballed, we reinforced that fort quick enough that it is at 57%, so they're not gonna be be able to finish that siege anytime soon. We don't really need to call in. Oh, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. We were not able to siege that down quick enough, which really sucks, to be honest. Which really sucks. So, anyway, yeah, we don't want the city of Luang Prabang. Yeah, okay, we'll try to pillage the capital. House of Lei. Danhua is now the seat of the consort. Cool. Got an heir, and he sucks too. Wow. That sucks. Humiliate. That would be cool if we could do that. But at least let's see how much money we can possibly get from them. 265, I like that. That's nice. Which this sucks because now we got Rade occupying the entire south here, but it's neither here nor there. But we better we better turn on maintenance for this. But we're gonna have Luang Prabang and Vientiane captured pretty quick here. They are making their way up fast. So yeah, I should have had this fort maintained. That was my bad. But whatever. And our military, our war exhaustion is getting high. It's getting high. I don't really want to use my Diplo power on that though, especially because I have a crummy king and we have to worry about our monarch points a lot right now. So it is what it is. But now Luang Prabang is captured, occupied. We can send our guys down to fend these dudes off. It's amazing, actually, how many soldiers Rada has in the field for one province minor to have 5. It's kind of a lot at this point in the game, but is what it is. So we could get these guys out of here for all their money, basically. Could feed a province actually to Luang Phuong if you want to. But we do again have like a vassalization casus belli on them, so I don't know if that was really necessary. It's an option though. But I think it's an option. It's an option. It's something we can consider doing. But I'd rather just humiliate them for the power projection and pillage their capital. And yeah, we wouldn't really have any leftover war score for anything else, really. Release nations? Yeah, no. That's perfect. So yeah, look at that. We pillaged their capital. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it didn't actually give us any extra development in our capital, though. I thought it was supposed to. Because we were at 23 before. It definitely reduced the development in their capital, though. But it doesn't look like it gave us any extra for ours. And I'm actually going to go around just to attack, to get to Rade directly. Oh, we can't. Oh. Shoot. Oops. Oh no. We have low maintenance. Will it be enough for them? I wasn't thinking about that. It was not enough for them. They stack wiped their own army. Cool. So I guess I'll turn down my army maintenance then, because they have no troops in the field. Jesus, this war exhaustion though. Oh my God. My goodness. That hurts. To prevent this from, increasing quicker, let's quickly deoccupy these provinces here. Well, they're quickly trying to put more guys out in the field. As quick as they can, at least. Yeah, for right now, we'll turn the speed up. By the way, I'm gonna get off pretty quick, I think. Been streaming for about an hour, and I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow, so we're not gonna be at this for too much longer. It's a bit of a quicker stream today. Oh. They tried. They tried to pull a fast one. They didn't, they? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, dudes. Oh, these guys are movement locked for now. This war exhaustion, that's killer. 10 plus national unrest. Oh my God. Jeez, dude. Natural scientist skill 2. Ooh, we like that. We like that. We love that. Actually lost that battle. We like that. And then trade efficiency. Yeah, we can go for that. That'll help us out with our mission here. So yeah, man. Rade is they're a pest, man. They're a pest. They just keep pumping out these guys here, and they just keep trying to attack my low maintenance guys. And yeah, I had to retreat. They had to retreat up here. That's just the way it crumbles sometimes. 11? Oh my god. Dude, this is nuts, actually. Yeah, I don't want to spend the Diplo power. I really don't. Yeah, and I still just don't understand why I didn't get more development for my capital here. Maybe there was some fine print that I didn't read, but reduced development of their capital, so I guess that's cool. I mean, honestly, it's not really that cool because, I mean, I have a potential casus belli for subjugation against them, so it's not really that sick. It's not really that cool. Oirat declared on Ming? Dude, what? Oirat Manchuria? Okay, so they managed to keep Mongolia loyal. They've conquered these Evenk areas. They basically conquered Solon up here. And now they're declaring war on Ming, who has basically no troops. Heck, maybe I should declare war on Ming. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so now they have some soldiers all of a sudden. What if I did that? Yeah, what if I just declared on Ming at some point here? I mean, once my war exhaustion goes down a bit, holy crap. I mean, how many troops does Oirat have? Yeah, more than Ming. They're trying to get through the Great Wall at Ningxia. Can they do it? Oh yeah, I don't know why I have these not mothballed. Also may as well start making the marketplace here in Haiphong. Could start making the marketplace here, but yeah. All right. Why not? Why not? But wait, hold on a second though. I have my maintenance down and I'm still losing a bunch of money. Oh, and I have another loan? I thought I paid off my loan. Oh, great. Now we got Jirai separatists. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's because of just the ridiculous unrest I have right now. Okay, so we actually have a little bit of a problem here. We definitely have a bit of a problem here. No doubt about it. Ooh, yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly. It's looking real ugly. Oof. going to boost stability here. That'll help a little bit. Oh, dude, come on. What really? Yeah, and these Coho separatists, they're coming anytime soon, any time right now. They're coming any month. Definitely. What other rebellions am I gonna have? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get some noble revolts. Ugh. Inflation, diplomatic power. You're gonna use caution. I don't want too much inflation. In fact, what is my inflation at actually? Ooh, I can take another technology. Sick. Back. Dude, come on. Really? Embarrasses the court? Come on. Oh. We might be getting another Traum uprising too. Yeah, I let war exhaustion get way out of hand here. Jeez. Oh no. It's a skill issue, boys. It's a skill issue. It's a skill issue, boys. I won't lie. Oh, and here are the noble rebels. We got to deal with them. There's no other choice. There's no other choice in the matter. Luckily, we are not gaining war exhaustion anymore. It's flatlined. So that means that when the siege of this is complete and the war is complete, it'll start coming down, which is very good. That's what we want. And so luckily, you know, there's not really that many potential revolts that can even happen throughout the country here. So, you know, the rebellion situation is only going to get so out of hand. It's not going to get, you know, too crazy. But we are going to be having this Chompin revolt real soon. And then probably a Coho revolt, which I'm surprised hasn't triggered already. And apparently another Noble Rebels in Kaobang. I could get rid of that, though, by increasing autonomy. But to be honest, the rebellion is not going to happen for a long while. So I have a feeling that by that time... oh, dude, come on. Oh, nice. Why? 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 Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? You could have had this... Could have had this occupied already. What are you guys doing, man? Leaving your posts. Leaving your posts. Well, luckily we've got rid of the deficit for now. And I mean, honestly, like, these rebels, we don't even really need to deal with them immediately, because the fact of the matter here is that they're not going to leave this little tiny province. So, by the way, what do I have guys doing here? Currying favors of Malacca. Building... Forgot to remove them from building spy network here. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? And that's enough currying favors with Malacca. That's good. Like, come on. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely make them at least territorial cores. Oh, what? From attrition? Ooh, you're again gaining war exhaustion. So let's just have these guys do this. Honestly, we don't like attrition anyway. Oh, nice. The new babe, the new baby. Cool. That's good. That's good. Come on, guys. Get this thing occupied. Get this thing occupied. So in the meantime, we want to kind of improve relations with some of the guys around here. Improve our relations with Lana. Improve with, oh, Mogulistan. Oh, is that really necessary? Oh, Bengal took over Arakan. It's looking like we're going to have a strong Bengal in this game. And Delhi somehow made a comeback because if I remember right, they got reduced to one province minor here for a while here. They somehow made their comeback. Although I believe that's what happened. And Chahari separatist, Liang separatist. Yeah, we're going to have a Ming implosion. We're going to have the Ming explosion. We are going to have the Ming implosion. Yes, indeed. So, where should we claim? Can we claim Canton? That would be a little much if we took Canton, no? We can claim it. Well, what are some good trade good bordering areas? I like the idea of taking Limcho. Because, I mean, we might well get the opportunity given that, like, they are imploding. They're definitely imploding. Oh, nice. We're done with this. Cool. That's beautiful. '86? Oh yeah, it's because of the war exhaustion. I'm just honestly, I'm just going to actually wait for I'm gonna actually just wait for the war exhaustion to go down in order to core this because I mean, what the heck, like. People of our kingdom, while they are part of our kingdom, some Hindu traditions can be very hard to stomach. A civilized person is supposed to abide by what is right and logical according to Confucian teachings, but these men and women have many customs in direct contradiction of such rules. Our officials in Farang have been struggling with the locals who insist on their barbarous ways. Such minor things do not concern us. What's the status of the progress? Harmonized religion, progress, 21. Such minor things don't concern us. Well, actually, that didn't make a huge difference. That might have not been worth it. That might have not been worth getting the autonomy. Or the extra autonomy. Yeah, it might have been a mistake, to be honest. That's probably fine. Should I boost stability again? No, I want to get that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Excuse me. Clergy estate. Yeah, we'll support the younger candidate. I could seize land again. And the agenda expired. That's too bad. But at least we get to summon the Diet. Recover from the ravages of war. Fortify Quang Nai. We're not going to do that. Increase production in Dongkin. Okay. It'll get us 43 ducats. That's cool. That's cool. But this, I could consider this one, this top one, to get rid of our war exhaustion, but it might take a little while to get rid of our war exhaustion. Like, yeah, it'll take us a couple of years to naturally get rid of it, so we're not going to do that. Instead, sure, we'll invest in our production in Dongkin. All right, we'll invest in our capital. Sure. All right, guys, so yeah, we're going to let our war exhaustion kind of come down a little bit. I don't really want to spend too much power on dealing with that, to be honest. And, you know, there's not too many revolts going down, even though we have a lot of unrest. And I mean, Ming is just collapsing. So I'm tempted to go in on them. I'm tempted to do it. And now we're not going to try to take the mandate of heaven, no, but, you know, we could do this. We could take some of the provinces. Well, they're down. I mean, they only have 15,000 troops. You know, their capital's occupied. I think that's something to consider. I think it's something to consider. But if we do that, even if we do that right off the bat, that's going to be for another day. For now, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting late. I'm going to sign off. I wish you all a good night. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one.